Okay, here is the Gossamer Blue kit that I put together. This is pretty much the Gossamer Blue kit itself, and then these are all the things from my stash that I pulled to add to it. So I'm going to share with you what I have left, what's going to go back into my stash, and then maybe I'll be sharing what kit I'll be working with next. I'm not exactly sure. So we will just see what comes out of this. Okay, so the very first thing, I had pulled some stamp sets to go with this particular kit. This is the one that came with the Gossamer Blue kit. It was, I labeled it Great Adventure when I put it in my stamp stash. I'm not exactly sure what the name of this kit was, but that's the stamp set that came with it. And then I had included the dated stamp from LE Studio, Basics Lowercase from Felicity Jane, and Walden print from Studio 29 Designs. So I have those. Those are of course going to go back into my stash. And then here are all the things that I had included. So the kit came with some alphas. Also came with some word stickers and some alphas at the bottom of that. Came with a variety of cards. Came with some enamel shapes. Came with some die cuts. Then also came with some washi strips. Now the washi strips are totally gone, so that'll just go in the recycle. The die cuts, there were 20 in here, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. I actually think mine had 21 because these two are stuck together. But these 5 are labels, so they're going to go right here in my labels drawer. And since that only leaves me with 3 additional die cuts, I'm just going to stick those in my drawer for embellishments. That's right here to the side, and then go ahead and get rid of that package as well. Alright, so these are the cards that I had left. I had 2 4x6 cards, and then I had a variety of 3x4 cards. I'm just going to show them to you here. A lot of these are still extremely useful, extremely versatile. I just didn't get around to using them. So these are going to go into my miscellaneous card storage, and right now I'll just show you what cards are in that miscellaneous card storage so you can kind of see. Actually, I'll go ahead and sort through these while we're looking at them. I've got some cards from Project Life. I have some cards from, and this is from the Midnight Edition, I believe. I have some cards from Studio 29 Designs. I also have, this is a Project Life travel collection. I also have some Echo Park cut-apart sheets. This is from Ellie Edwards. This is Dad's Stories. This is from, I think, a We Are Memory Keepers cut-apart sheet. I also have some camping-themed ones from Echo Park, and then a 4x4 cut-apart sheet as well. So these are just the miscellaneous cards that are from various kits that I have finished working with, and I just keep them together so when I need to pull from something I have just a miscellaneous stack ready. Okay, then I have all the additional things that I had added to this kit, and some of these things were already out because of the kit I had worked with before this one, and some of these things I actually added. So let me share with you what I have. I used up this sheet of enamel shapes, so that's going to go in the recycle as well. I had some sequins which I did not use. I had these enamel shapes which I did not use. I had pulled out some, or had left out some wood veneer. These are just wood veneer hearts which I did use, but clearly I have a lot left. I have these tags. I think I used 2 of these tags. I have this alpha sheet that was still out from the previous kit, and I used it a little bit. Actually, I don't think I used it at all now that I'm looking at the layouts. Oh no, I did. I used it for one of the layouts, and then that was it. So I'll keep that. It's going to go back in my stash. I have these Reset Girl stickers that I did use, but I still have a few on here. I use these alphas a lot. These are just a tile alpha that I used. And then there are these word stickers, which again, I used periodically throughout. I still have a lot on here though, but I did use those. So all of these things are going to go back in my stash. All of these things. Okay, and then I have some miscellaneous pieces here, and these are all just scraps. So I have these 3 pieces were the washi strips that I had backed on some white cardstock and then just didn't get around to using, so I'm going to put them in the drawer that's labeled embellishments, and the same thing with these 2 pieces. So this one said this happened, and this was actually just a piece of pattern paper, And I'm going to cut off that to make it fit in here. And then I also have these hearts. Same thing, that one actually fits already. And then these are all just paper scraps. As you can see, quite a few. A lot of these were already scraps when I added to the kit. I just used them. They were bigger scraps, of course, and I used a lot of these already and just trimmed them down. These were really good to have in the kit because they came in very useful, especially since a lot of these pages were Project Life pages. I tried to pull scraps that could be made into Project Life cards. And then I had pulled out this journaling sheet from a Cocoa Daisy planner kit probably about a year ago now, but I didn't use it. But I did have it just in case I needed some journaling lines or something like that. So that is everything I have left in this kit. It's going to go back into my stash and we will see what I work with next. Nothing is actually getting trashed. Everything that I have is stuff I'm going to keep. I don't have any scraps that are small enough to be thrown away or anything like that. Everything's still usable. It's just these pieces, this die cut package, the enamel shapes, and the washi strips are completely used up. And that is it. Okay, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me work with this kit. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do for the next kit, so I'm going to go ahead and post this video, but you may see a kit share in the next day or two. I'll tell you what my dilemma is, and this might end up being what comes next for you guys. I've got to think about this for a few days. So what I need to do is I have a couple layouts that are themed, and I keep getting stuck because I want to use a couple of themed products. There are only a few things that I actually use themed products for, and there's a few things I want to do. Like I have a first day of school layout that I want to do, but I want to pull in a few like first day of school supplies. And then I also have a 4th of July layout that I want to do, that I want to use a few 4th of July pieces with, but I can't find my themed products. They're mixed in with all my other products because that's how I worked. That's what I decided to do a couple months ago when I rearranged things. Well, now it's not really working totally for me again, so I'm going to make a couple changes and do a little bit of reorganization. So I'm going to share that with you. That's probably going to be the next thing you see. I don't know though. I haven't really decided if I want to go ahead and start working with another kit or if I want to go ahead and do the reorganization. So we'll see what comes up next. You guys are going to be just as surprised as me because I just haven't decided yet. So thank you so much for joining me and working with this Gossamer Blue kit. And I've really enjoyed the layouts that I've done with this one. All right guys, thank you so much. Bye.